My name is Céline Vanbever. I'm Belgian. I studied in ULB, so Université Libre de Bruxelles. And I went at NYU in New York, so New York University. I did there a Master of Law for 1 year in corporation law. And I wanted to go to the States because first to have the experience to live there, but also because the law it's a different system of law. So in Belgium we have civil law, and in the States it's common law. And as I was working in an international law firm, I think it was really important to know both aspects. So yeah, I went to the ULB, then I worked for 1 year at Freshfields, then I went for 1 year at NYU, and now I'm back to Freshfields as an associate. I think the application process, it's quite complicated at the beginning when you start to check at all the university and all the stuff. But at the end, it's always the same. You need to write personal statement and have your transcript. And when you understand what you have to do, you just do it few times. And the TOEFL, for me, it was not hard at all. My English was not perfect, but if you train in the books and do sample exams and all the stuff, I think you cannot fail the TOEFL. So I loved living in Manhattan because it's a city who moves all the time. So the place to go out, the people you meet, the exhibition, every day you have new stuff to do. And you meet also people from everywhere because probably it's one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the world. But and I love the way the university work in the US. You are really there to study, so they try to facilitate your life, to do everything to have an easy life. And there is a lot of interaction between the teacher and the students. So they ask you questions, you have to prepare. The exam period is not as hard as in Belgium, I would say, because you work more during the year, but you get more involved in your studies in that way, I think. I think Fulbright was really helpful because, as I have said, the application process is quite hard, and with Fulbright, they give you advice, they help you for the visa, and you meet also other people who go abroad also. And maybe at the beginning, sometimes you are scared to leave your home or your family, but then directly when I arrived in New York, I had already met some people with Fulbright, and you have a lot of events. So yeah, I think it's really good because it's kind of a community. We share something, and we can go for a weekend somewhere, or the seminar that they organize a seminar every year. I think it was really, really interesting. So if I had to add something, it's just do it and go, because it was probably the best year of my life since now. So it was really, really nice. And then I think, yeah, you have to do it. You cannot explain it. Bonne chance et faites-le, partez, quoi.